do research on what it would cost.
What's the cost?
You only get, 3-4 months out of the year, you can actually.
Hi, Norm.
I don't know if you could do it.
It's muted.
How you structure that to
The best way to do it.
the community helps pay for the cost.
Oh, he can't see
Well,
me.
the best way to do it is have somebody build it.
Oh, I thought he
donate
couldn't
it
log
to the
in.
city. Instead
He
of
was
doing
on
it
his
the
phone,
other
but
way
I don't
around,
know.
'cause if
Hi.
the city builds it, it's gonna be 10 times the cost.
He's
It
muted.
always is.
I know, but as long as you're not, you should be able to.
I know where I grew up, there was a private kind of.
Hello, Norm.
He can't see you.
I know, he's-
Hi.
Hi.
So like,
You're hiding from me.
high school dating.
I know we're using a camera so I can actually see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Obviously, this is
You're welcome.
kids, so it'll be like 50 cents. It's
I left Barb over in the other meeting.
whatever.
You what?
So it'll cover some-
I left Barb over at the travel meeting.
Are you guys with a group going all the way up there?
Yeah, there's 25 rigs, 51 people.
Wow.
That's how you subsidize some costs. Because you put the tournaments.
And they built that.
Rent it out.
Early
Tomorrow
60s.
we're driving about 300 miles.
The neighborhood grew up around it.
Wow.
And then you gotta manage.
Yeah.
Then you gotta manage. You gotta take somebody to manage.
Hey, how are you?
I think they ended up.
Good.
I don't know.
If I remember right. And then they just, they did it as an organization, private organization, and they did events.
Yeah.
Because they had a, like a big football game, they had a tennis court, they had a pool, they had- it was really a cool place. It was private. You just can't remember it.
Yeah, I went.
Kind of like
Yeah, similar. Didn't have as much as the Y, but it was along those lines.
Did you guys sign in?
No.
Can you stop at station 1, please?
Oh, where it says stop and sign in?
Yeah. I actually want to control.
Oh, and
And
I got a guy to cut the steel for South Texas.
Oh, nice.
So he's gonna do that. I'm getting the steel
When?
for-
Tomorrow's before he gets sick?
Yeah, probably. Hopefully soon. And then the 3D modeler guy got back to me. I guess he's out of the hospital. He's got all that part down, so I'll start carving that stuff. I want to get that done. I want it. Don't want to hang it on my head.
Whatever you guys want to sign with.
train starts.
9 a.m. as long as it's done and I have to do it.
Oh.
Norm?
You look way too comfortable.
Hi, guys. I am.
At least sit
Oh.
up in your chair.
He's right there.
I can't
He,
see him.
I know. Oh, but he sees you through this.
Oh, okay, hi.
I was gonna say, he
I
got
can see all three of you.
It's quite cozy.
Looks more comfortable than us.
Well, I just thought it's a great big bonfire over there.
Yeah.
Oh. How's the weather? Maybe not.
It's overcast. It is 64 degrees outside right now.
We just went from, earlier to-
Nice.
It always happens.
Yesterday.
Every year. Somebody
And
flips
it
the switch.
is
Yeah.
5 minutes to 8.
No time to adjust.
That's not too bad.
No, and the sun doesn't go down until 10:30.
Well, it doesn't get hot.
Ah.
I'm not.
Me neither. I'm ready for it.
Like everybody else off the two construction.
I got a couple friends who wanted to come there and they just-
I do. That's the other one.
Yeah, that's what he said. He can't find anybody.
This guy called me up and he's like, you sounded broken. He's like, hey, just wanted to call and see if you're still available to do this work.
He's getting desperate.
I don't know. I was just trying some of it, like I was just doing more audio parts. I didn't see the date, and I'm like, let's see what date is it? Yeah. Okay. And then once we get down to this, then these two will just be the first example. All that's here. Okay. So I have to read this.
It was pretty thick packet.
Okay. So I go figure first, or go through this, oh, I go through this, and this, and this, gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, it's a challenge finding people who want to work.
Well, yeah, yes and no.
Or a company.
Yes, there you go, thank you.
Where I gave up on the insurance thing. Because when I hire somebody, if I have to teach them alphabetical order, we are never getting the insurance.
Come on, I still have to do it all in my head before I
Well,
can
that's
tell
okay,
you.
me too. I still have to say the letters, but at least I can do it.
Then you mess.
I didn't. That's what you-
Oh, I know. I called today to get a piece of signed phone. He said, well, you get my last piece. A little more coming in. I don't know.
Supply chain.
Yeah,
It's an issue.
he says he's got 2 containers that are held up right now.
Are we? We're not gonna get only Norm's on, right?
Yes,
We're still missing.
Tom will not be here. That's Norm.
So we have Norm.
Yeah. with
Yeah, because
Norm.
we have Norm. That's why.
Okay.
You have to have 4 of 7.
What?
We're short person.
We're short too, so if you'd like to recruit someone.
Or 2.
Or 2.
Somebody, but I don't know.
Interested?
We know nothing
about
nothing. That's okay.
That's okay.
Well,
Yeah.
do you have common sense?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You're
You're, are
trainable.
you guys ready?
Nothing we
Yeah.
do is in black and white.
All right. Okay, so at this time, we're gonna go ahead and start by saying the pledge.
The date.
Do what?
Planning Commission and the date.
Oh, the planet, okay, yes, today's date is June 21st. The time is 7 PM, and let's all rise to the pledge.
Perfect.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the minutes for the May 24th meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Davidson,
I'm here. Yes,
Commissioner Sarnoski, Commissioner A. Woods,
Yes.
Chair Lisa Woods.
Approval of findings of facts. First one, Central Avenue Investments LLC. Request for a comprehensive plan map amendment from community commercial to high density and zone map change from CC community commercial to R3 multifamily residential on a 0.52 acre property. Planning Department file number 22-S007. Okay, and then the quasi.
No. We'll need to
Oh, we need
approve the
to
findings.
approve the findings, yes.
Do we have to make a motion to
Yep.
approve? I guess I'll make a motion to approve the finding.
Commissioner Davidson,
yes.
Commissioner Sarnoski.
Yes.
Commissioner Allen Woods,
Yes.
Commissioner or Chair Lisa Woods.
We go into the quasi judicial hearing. All persons testifying shall be deemed as parties to the application and must provide their name and full mailing address if they wish to be notified of the decision, contingencies, appeals, or other procedural actions required by the code. Public testimony should be limited to those criteria and findings of the fact or to other city or state land use standards that the person testifying believes apply to the proposed land use. Anyone wishing to be considered as a party in this matter must raise an issue in person or in writing with sufficient detail to the city zoning code, providing specific applicable criteria to be relied upon in making a decision. Those criteria and findings of fact are in the city staff report. Affording the hearing body and parties to the hearing an opportunity to respond to an issue precludes appeal to the city council or land use board or to seek damages in circuit court due to conditional of approval. Then we will go into the next part, open public hearing. Is that where we're at?
Mhm.
Yep. Call for declaration of any conflicts of interest, site visits, financial interest, any ex parte contacts or personal bias on this matter.
Do you? Oh, keep going, sorry.
Okay. Ask for any challenges to the planning commission members to impartially be in this matter. Identify those with party status. Oh, that's you.
So party status would be Mark Moffett with Senior Planner, Douglas County Planning, Michael Lane, Fire Chief with the City of Sutherlin, Josh Heacock, Douglas County Public Works, and Aaron Swan, City of Sutherlin Public Works Director.
And just to confirm, there was no ex parte contacts or anything, correct?
So the last one was a question.
Right.
And Norm, you didn't have any?
No, I did not.
Okay, call for staff report.
So I'm going to enter the staff report with the 9 exhibits into the record. The applicant Premier Home Construction Incorporated is requesting a 29 lot subdivision, a Class B variance to housing density, and a Class C variance to road standards to extend the length of the proposed cul-de-sac on an 8.13 acre parcel. The subject property is located on the south side of Fort McKay Road at its intersection with Shadysky Road in the city of Sutherlin. It's described as tax lot 1700 in section 24A, township 25 south, range 6 west. A portion of the subject property contains identified wetlands. There are no structures located on the property. The subject property is designated low density by the Sutherlin Comprehensive Plan and zoned R1 low density residential by the Sutherlin Development Code. The applications are being processed as a type 3 procedure for a subdivision, Class B variance to housing density, and a Class C variance to road standards. As part of the hearing, the Planning Commission will review the applicant's request for compliance with the applicable provisions of the Sutherlin Comprehensive Plan, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and Chapter 5 of the Sutherlin Development Code as well. During the public hearing tonight, the Planning Commission will accept public testimony and make a decision on the application after the public hearing. Upon rendering a decision, the Planning Commission must make a written findings of fact decision document which justifies its decision. The subdivision, Class B variance, and Class C variance applications were deemed complete by the city on May 17th, 2022. All applicable application fees were paid to the city. Pursuant to sections 4.2.140.c of the Sutherlin Development Code, notice of the public hearing was given by publication in the News Review on June 7th, 2022, which is at least 14 days prior to the date of the public hearing. Notice of the public hearing for the application submitted before the Planning Commission were given in accordance with section 4.2.14 of C. Notice was sent to affected property owners of record within 100 feet and service providers and governmental agencies on May 23rd, 2022. So as you guys received your packet last week, you saw in the staff report and read through all the applicable criteria.
And so I'm going to skip back to the action alternatives. Based on the applicant's findings, the city staff report, and testimony and evidence provided during the public hearing, the planning commission can close the public hearing and move to either action alternative number 1, approve the requested 29 lot subdivision, class B variance to housing density, and class C variance to road standard applications on the subject 8.13 acre property, subject to the following conditions. And as you read it, there's 30 conditions and 4 advisory conditions. I don't feel I need to read all of them to you, as you saw them in your packet and the information in front of you. Action alternative number 2, approve the requested subdivision, class B variance and class C variance applications subject to modifications or additional conditions of approval. Alternative number 3, continue the public hearing to a specified date and time, or to close the public hearing and to leave the record open to a specified date and time for submittal of additional evidence and rebuttal. Or action alternative number 4, deny the requested subdivision, class B variance, class C variance applications on the subject property on the grounds the proposal does not satisfy the applicable approval criteria. Staff recommends that the planning commission select action alternative number 1 and approve the requested applications on the subject 8.13 acre property, subject to the conditions of approval.
Are there any testimonies for, from proponents? Receive any testimony from opponents?
So you guys want to speak in favor of or opposed to, or just ask questions?
You said question.
So neutral.
Receive any neutral comments?
And if you want to step up, I didn't turn the microphone on, so it's not very. You have to come up and state your name and address. For the record. You're right.
Actually, we can give you, can you guys hear them okay?
Yes.
You want to, oh, just.
You want to ask your question? Please state your name and address for the record, though.
Oh, you're just gonna hold that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Mark Palomares, address is 674 Fort McKay Road. I am a property owner adjacent to the proposed subdivision. This question of basically stormwater drainage, the sewer system that we installed so they can actually put this subdivision in. Just wondering about basically fees that we had talked about earlier when we annexed into the city. That there could be some fees that could be kicked back to us. Property owners hooking up to the system that we installed. So I don't know what else.
Okay, we'll answer your questions. When
Receive any applicant rebuttals?
Um,
Or do you answer the questions now?
Well, you can, if you guys want to do that.
I don't have an answer for that. That would be-
No, I'm saying you can. Because it's, I mean, since it's such a small group, we can keep it pretty casual and have those open discussions. If there was a lot of, oh, we lost Mark.
Oh, so as far as the storm drainage, they'll be required to have engineered plans for storm drainage. That will be reviewed not only by the city, but the county engineer as well, because that is the county engineer's county storm drain. So they will have to have an approved engineered storm drain. Second, sewer, the city's requiring them to come 800 feet from the east because of the topography and the way into their subdivision. They will have to connect, run a new line approximately 800 feet just to get to this development. So they are not coming from the west.
Oh, so they'll go to,
So they're coming from Fort McKay down like Highway Haven.
yeah. So they're gonna be getting there, the pipe is gonna go to the east instead of the west.
Yeah, so they'll come from the existing east, 800 feet, turn up Shadysky and into the subdivision.
Now the plan looks like it's coming from the west.
I think they mismarked it, but they had 12, a minimum of at least 12 plans, if not more, that they went over. And the engineer, even though in a memo we did over a year and a half ago, stated they are required to come from the east.
A lot of their lines were a little.
It's very
Off.
confusing. Yes.
The meetings are for.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
Did I give all your questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, continue or close the public hearing? Close at this point if there aren't any other questions. Okay. Commission discussion?
Do you have any questions, Norm?
No, I don't. 'Cause the internet connection is being very unstable though.
Okay, we'll hurry.
Deliberations. So a motion to choose 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Is there anyone that's recommended?
The city recommends.
We recommend-
one to approve.
With the 34 conditions of approval.
All right, well, I'll make a motion we approve the one with 34 conditions.
So action alternative number 1.
Yes, I second that.
Commissioner Davidson,
Approve.
Commissioner Sarnoski.
Yeah.
Commissioner Allen Woods,
Yes.
Chair Lisa Woods.
Is that it?
Oh, well, yeah. the
Oh,
few-
we did the minutes, right?
No, you did that. So
Oh, I did that.
activity report.
Oh, that's right. Activity report.
Anybody have any questions, concerns? With the activity report? No, activity report. We all have concerns in general.
I'm not sure we have time.
Easy now.
Nope, we've been very busy. As you see, construction's moving along. I know, I did them back to back and it's kind of hard.
Was there- yeah. Is that this page right here?
Yep.
Nothing's really changed as of last time we met.
Well, Everett Street improvement started, which you probably saw.
Do we know are they still on target for the half shell?
The stage, yes. The cover, no. So
Well,
maybe.
we don't know. It's kind of back and forth. So they started it'd be the week of the 4th, and they bumped it to the week of the
The second
11th.
week.
Yeah. And they were gonna have it and start installing it on the 11th. Well, now it's sometime that week that we'll get it and they'll install it. So we don't have a
It's
specific
just
date,
like a week or 2 delay. It's not like.
possibly, yeah. The
Yeah.
first
6-8
Music
months.
Off Central is on the 14th.
So
We're
just
trying to
fingers
meet- they're trying to
crossed.
meet that,
Yes.
I just didn't.
Not sure it'll
want to
happen,
see
but-
it showing up in October.
Oh, no.
Hopefully not.
Well, summer started late.
And
School still starts at the same time.
That's true.
you know, I think it was maybe a couple of years ago, we had a list of streets that there was an order that we had planned on resurfacing them. Dude, what has happened to that list? Or we just,
It's saved
or we just
in a
leaving
file.
it at this point based on which roads fail like the past?
pretty much.
And funding.
Yeah, and then, so like the funding that, remind me of the name, ODOT's, something through ODOT for the funding that like Everett's going through. And so depending on how much funding is available.
Yeah, I remember when we went through all that, I just, in the back of my head somewhere,
They were kind
remember
of,
the conversation
you were
with them.
starting from the east and working your way west. But I think some of the streets that were salvageable that we could seal coat versus overlay.
Because I know Valentine was the big one in that project. After that, I didn't know what was next on the list.
I think this Everett is the next one.
Everett is.
There was also that police station.
So
Competition
that's the
station.
measure.
We talked about it last year.
They do have a question.
Mhm.
So the design contract that was awarded back on January 27th to Dryer Partnership Engineering and Planners. What is that for? Am I just missing something entirely? I think I am. And maybe those, are those numbers correct?
Where are you reading? Which paragraph, I guess?
Page 3, second paragraph.
Oh, that's for non-paral. That's been going for a couple years now.
Okay, so that's why I'm missing it. This is the first I've seen it. So if it's been going for a couple of years, is this just an extension of that contract?
No, it was a 3, I think just the construction alone was supposed to take 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
So they had to phase it. So last year when we had the water curtailment, we actually, we had to shut down our non-paral plant, which is where most of our summertime water comes. I mean, we use Cooper Creek too, but after a certain time, we have certain water rights, and once
A
we
limit on
utilize those, then we're back on non-paral plant by then. Because of the shutdown last year and the parts taking so long to get here, because they're not your everyday parts. So if your everyday stuff's back ordered, imagine the delay on the other stuff. So that's why we were supposed to have a shutdown this year, and we had a short one that didn't impact anyone, but next year will be the longer shutdown to finish the project, similar to what it was last year, but they extended it to 2023 in order to make sure we have all of the supplies on time.
I do. Sorry. For the 107 Central, the gazebo at Plaza Park.
Mhm.
Is Plaza Park over
Right next to the backside.
backside? So they're just putting a gazebo out there next? Is that?
It's the frame is there. They're
The
working.
frame is just working on the covering piece of it?
Yeah.
And is that something that's being done by the city, or is that something that's being done from
The city is,
the city is saying it?
So what's the usage of
it's a city park. So it originally was donated to the city. And so the kids at the high school actually designed it and proposed their design. And then they built the benches. There's an arbor coming as well. It's just, we got to get it from the powder coating to have it. We're going to have it painted instead because it's taking too long, so we can get that installed. And then
So it's open use then?
yep, public use, and the kids on their arbor, it says, you know, donated, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but donated by Lauren Young Management, whatever their company name is. And then it gives the kids the credit for, you know, this LNFFA and stuff too. So it's pretty kind of memorialized by them.
COVID really slowed that down.
Is there like a for use of it? Anyone can use it?
Mhm.
You have to be able to like schedule it out.
Nope, it's free use.
For use. Other questions?
Oh, so any
Commission-
public
comment.
commission comments.
Any public comments?
Did you guys have anything else you want to add?
I think we're good. Thank you.
I don't have any comments.
Adjourn.
Okay, so we're adjourned. I just wanted to do that. I'll leave this for you, and then I find the one. Correct.
Thank you, Norm, so much.
Thank you.
Do you want a
You're
copy
welcome.
of the staff report that shows all the conditions? I had a. Yeah, and you could have stopped in and.
Well, we don't even know how.
Same.
Give it more than we're building a house.
Yeah, Norm.
Get on the internet later.
These days-
Next to us.
So it starts on the team.
North to Alaska.
That was fun doing.
Right to sleep.
Thank you, Norm.